Hello, in this tutorial we're going to look at how to create a multi-line text box or text field using HTML. In our last episode we looked at how to create a single line or a one-line text box. In this video we're going to look at how to create a multi-line text box. On your screen we have a text box which is a multi-line text box. Users can enter multiple lines, something like this. Users can expand it like this and then enter the number of text they want or paragraphs. So that is it. Let's go to our code editor and see how we'll be able to create a text box just like the one we have on our screens. Here is my bare bones structure of my HTML document. Go ahead and also create yours. Okay, inside the opening and closing tag of body we will enter another tag called form. Okay, this will tell our web browser that hey, this is a form. After that we will go ahead and then enter our text, maybe our heading, something like H3, which is heading 3, and then we'll put our text here, which is something like this, multi-line text box like this. Good. Now we come down and then we need to enter another tag HTML has designed for us. Okay, and this is a special tag. They decided to create a separate tag for this input type. Okay, unlike other input types where you need to enter something like this input type, with a multi-line text box we don't need something like this. Okay, there's a special tag we will use to achieve that. So go ahead and put less than, and then there's a tag called text area. Okay, so text area like this, and then we close it. Now inside the opening tag of text area and the closing tag you can put your text there. Okay, and this text will serve as a placeholder. Let's go to our web browser and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we'll go to our web browser and then you can see this is our heading and this is our text box. So forget entering that or those tags. Here is it. We already have our text box created for us. Now there's something we call a placeholder, and in my next episode we're going to be talking about placeholders in depth. Okay, but just a glance, I want to just go over it. Okay, so with this form of text box you can put something like this. Enter text here like this, and this particular text will serve as a placeholder. Let's go to our browser and see what a placeholder is. Okay, now let's reload this page, and as you can see there's text inside there telling users what to enter. So that is a placeholder. With a multi-line text box we can specify the size. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and specify the size of it. So go back to our code editor, and then inside the tag of our text area here you can define the rows and the columns. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is the rows, and then you put equal to and quotation. Now inside the quotation you specify a number, a figure, so something like 10. Let's go ahead and specify the column, so COLS equal to, and inside here you can put a figure like 30, and then we'll go back to our web browser and then reload it, and as you can see, it's taking the size we specified at the back end. Okay, now our text box is bigger. Okay, so that's another property, specifying the column and the row of our text box, and this only applies to a multi-line text box. Okay, in my next episode we're going to talk more about placeholders, so just stick around. Okay, so that is it. That's how you create a multi-line text box using HTML. The best way to learn code is to practice, so go ahead and practice what you've learned. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I will see you in my next one. Take care.